welcome to our safe space. If you're new here, please feel free to join the family. This is open for everyone, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. It means a lot. Please don't forget to like this video, don't forget to share, and don't forget to subscribe. Yeah, let's get into it. I feel like I have like a lot of things I want to talk about, and I don't know how I'm going to like structure them, so I might just be blurting out things and stuff from you guys can tell from the title of the video the things that I'm gonna talk about today. So first, I just want to talk about why I haven't been consistent really. Actually no, let's talk about good things first. Guys, I'm almost done with my medication. It's been 6 months, so it's hot girl summer all the way now. Maybe I can talk about the medication, how it made me feel. It did balance me a bit because, you know, like before I started, I was just emotional every single day. I would cry every single day. So once I started taking the medication, like I stopped crying every single day. I didn't really have much side effects because the problem with antidepressants is that they have so many side effects, like which is why most psychologists don't really recommend it. So it does have a lot of side effects, like anxiety. Oh, my anxiety like was really high. It still is high. It's the side effects of the pills, but I drink chamomile tea, so everything is good. Every time I drink that tea, it's so guys, if you're suffering with anxiety, I would definitely suggest that you get it, like 100%. It's really good. It does the job. So my anxiety peaked, but I'm working on that. I'll tell you guys how I'm doing though. But like I've been so good, I've been so stable, like I've been so content with life, and I've been having happy days, and like right now I'm at a really good space than when I was when I actually started this channel. It's been a really long hard journey, but like I've been doing it, and I've been good. So a lot of other side effects. I gained weight. I gained a lot of weight, and I think it's because of the pills, because it's also a side effect. I started gaining weight, but I mean it wasn't that bad. I can't complain really about gaining weight because I mean I look so good. I don't know if I'm gonna lose weight now that I stopped taking the pills, or I don't know what happens now. So I gained weight. What else? So it's the anxiety. I gained weight. Insomnia, no, I would sleep because apparently it also does that. Hallucination, there was a point where I felt like I was seeing things that aren't really there. Like I'd feel like this thing is happening right now when it's not. It's just like, I don't know if that's hallucination, but if that is what it is, then there were some points where I was like hallucinating, and it was like the last days of my medication, which is really funny because like why wasn't it happening when I was still doing it like for 6 months? But it is whatever. So that's what I experienced for like those are the side effects that I actually experienced with antidepressants. But other than that, everything has been good. I didn't have any heart problem or whatever the other side effects are, so I'd say that everything was good. So those are side effects. I don't know how I got to that, but I'm sure it's gonna be helpful to someone who's also taking the pills and stuff. So yeah, those were what I experienced. But I'd say that they really helped me, and I'm actually looking forward to living life without them. It's hot girl summer all the way from here without the pills and stuff. So I've been doing great. Hey, I've just been allowing life to flow through me. I've been experiencing things. I've been trusting and loving people without being afraid, you know. Like I've been giving people a fair chance. Like if I meet you, like I'd give you a fair chance, like okay, we can be friends. I mean both male and female, like we can be friends and stuff. I've been trying to talk to people because like I had I do still have social anxiety, but like I've been trying to get out of my comfort zone and make friends and stuff, and I have been doing that. So yes, the girl is winning. So I don't know why I said that this video is gonna be like everywhere, which is why it's like everywhere, because I'm also recording this morning. I'm recording this morning. I couldn't I couldn't edit. I have a video, I have a vlog, but I couldn't edit it because, guys, I'm tired. School is exhausting. I'm tired. I don't know if you guys can see like the eye bags. Apparently I'm like cucumber's supposed to work, but it's not working. So I don't know, you people that told me to use cucumber, I think you need to slide back in my DMs and we like have a conversation, you know, like, because why is it not working? Why do I still have eye bags? Y'all need to slide back so we can talk about this. So I haven't been able to edit the videos, and you know, it's sad because I love this. I love YouTube. I love editing videos. I especially vlogs. I love editing vlogs, but also the app that I was using to edit it also had problems. So now I had to get another phone. I'm still trying to save up for that because I'm a broke girl. But yeah, so that's also been stressful because, you know, like, a part of me is just like, okay, let me edit this video. But when I edit the video, what would happen is that when I post it on YouTube, like the sound wouldn't be audible. So I guess that's also what has been making me lazy to edit the video, because you don't know if the video is gonna be fine or if it's just gonna be a waste of time. But yeah, I miss everything. I miss editing, and I haven't been consistent, and that is really getting to me, because, you know, like, sometimes you just feel like you're good at this thing. Hey, okay, like, sometimes you feel like it's just, for me, I felt like I was doing YouTube and like I was doing good at it. I was good at it. I'm enjoying it, and then I started not being consistent, and now that kind of made me feel like, okay, this one thing that I felt like I was good at, now I'm not good at it. That just kind of made me lazy to record, I just felt like I wasn't doing good. Like at some point I even started thinking of quitting YouTube. I am still thinking of quitting it, because if I'm not gonna be consistent, then what's the point? Like, what am I doing? Because, like, that's the one thing I wanted to do perfectly. That's the one thing I wanted to be good at, you know, like, you know what, I'm gonna do this YouTube thing, I'm gonna post every Friday, I'm gonna be a consistent queen. And then now I start not being consistent, and it's like, okay, everything that I wanted to do is not happening. So why am I still doing YouTube? Why? Because at the same time, you know, like, I also subscribe to other people's channels. So now if a person is like not consistent and like they take forever to post, and it's just like, okay, what's the point? And I feel like some of you guys are gonna get to that point. Please don't. I'll try my best to post as much as I can. But yeah, I feel like some people are just gonna get at the point where it's just like, what's the point? And I can't think of content because I'm always occupied. I can't think of things to talk about. I just remembered right now that someone asked me to talk about therapy, and I'm gonna do that in a second. So that's why I've been feeling like, maybe YouTube. I love YouTube. I love posting videos, and I love the messages that you guys send to me. Like, and I feel like you guys I don't know if I'm speaking very fast. I'm not speaking very fast, and you guys won't hear some of the things I'm saying. I don't know. But anyway, the messages that you guys send, yo, and it's like you guys send them when I'm at my lowest, but I'm just like, you know, this is not working out for me, so I'm just gonna quit. Like, and then someone's gonna send me a text like, hey, I watched your video on depression, hey, I watched your video on boundaries, hey, I watched your video on, and it's just like, yes, this is what I wanted. This is what I want. And it's just like, okay, you know what, girl, just keep going. Like, you're doing good, like, you're helping people, you're doing what you wanted the channel to do. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna post another video, I'm gonna find something else to talk about. So please don't stop sending me those messages. Like, even after you see this video, I feel like I'm gonna need them the most. So please do keep on sending me those videos. They're really helpful. They always lift me up, and I really appreciate you guys. I'm actually recording this video for you guys, because it's just like, it's not fair, because I need to give you guys something. So please do keep on sending those messages. They're really helpful to me. You guys have no idea, they go a really long way. Someone once asked me to talk about therapy. As you guys know, that I've been in therapy, in and out of therapy, since 2017, 2016. No, 2017, because I was depressed from Form 4 to, like, yeah. And then I started therapy in Form 6, that is like 2015, 2016, 2017 I started therapy. So I've been in and out of therapy. I don't know, like my thing is when I go to therapy I get healed very fast. Like I'm just like good, like I'm just gonna have like 5, 7, 8, 10 sessions, and then I'm gonna be proper, and then again the sentence is gonna come back and it's like, okay, I need to go back to therapy. So that's my reason why I've been in and out of therapy, and I'm not ashamed of it. I'm just a therapy person. It's like, okay, whatever, if anything is going wrong and I'm starting to feel like I'm getting low, I'm starting to feel like life is worthless, life is therapy. When someone asks me for advice, I feel like I'm depressed, I feel like I can't cope with things, therapy. So I'm very big on therapy, and what I'm gonna say, I feel like it's going to be based on my experience, because other people say that therapy doesn't work for them, but for me it really did work. Made it work for me is the fact that, like, when I walk into a room, I tell myself every time when I walk into a room, like, I want to get healed, so I'm doing this, I want to get healed. So every time I have a conversation with my therapist, I work with them, I'm trying to get healed, I'm trying to get help, you know. So for me, therapy really helps. He really helped, and to anyone who's thinking of doing therapy, I would totally suggest that you get it. You go for therapy. If you can afford it, please go get for it. Even if you're not feeling like you're at like the pits, like you don't feel like you're depressed or anything, I'd still suggest that you get therapy. Like, just if you can afford therapy, go for therapy. Therapy makes you realize a lot of things that you don't actually take note of. Sure, you can have people to talk to, you can have your friends, but therapy is not biased. Like, it's someone that you don't even know that well, so you're actually able to, like, tell them everything. I never used to tell them everything, but like, I tell most of the things that I wouldn't be able to tell to my friends, because, you know, sometimes we feel like our friends can, like, judge us and stuff, so we don't actually share things with them. So it's really important that you go to a therapist, so that you can have someone who doesn't even know you and just spill everything. You don't know my friends, so I can't really say that you're gonna go and tell other people or whatever. So I think for me, therapy really helped, because it helps you realize some things that you actually don't take note of. Like, for example, I used to be someone who just blurted out negative things, like, I don't want to be here, what's the point of this thing, like, what's the point, like, what's the reason, like, we're all gonna die anyway. I used to say all those things, and now the brain records these things, and I don't think you actually realize how it affects you, like the things you say, like the small things you say, like, I'm not even worth it, like that small thing in a voice, those things you say, I don't think we actually realize how much it affects us, because the brain registers these things that you say, and they become your reality. Like, they become, like, you keep on saying them. Like, I don't know, me, ever since I stopped saying negative things about me, I've been doing great. Like, I try my best not to be negative. Of course, I'm gonna complain about school, because what the hell, guys, who even came up with the idea of school? Like, what were you thinking? Like, was it really okay at home? Like, don't you guys think about it? Like, why the hell would you even? Anyway, that's the only thing I complain about school. But even then, I'm not gonna say that, hey, I'm gonna fail, I can't do this. I'm not gonna say those things, because they're gonna be my reality. They're going to be my reality. I can't say those things. I watch everything I say, and I think it's because of therapy. Like, I was told that, you know, the things that you say, and as much as you might not even pay attention to them, and for you it's just like something fun you're just saying, and like, I hate it here, it becomes your reality. It becomes, because I used to say it, and yeah, I end up hating it here, and yeah, I ended up wanting to die, and I almost did it because of what I kept on saying. So now I try my best not to say negative things about myself or negative things about anything. Of course, it's healthy to complain. I'm not saying that don't say negative things when complaining is really healthy, I think, because yeah, whenever I get the chance to complain, I complain, and it's kind of like, it helps. Like, which is also what happened in therapy. In therapy, you just get there, but you just complain, just like, yeah, this happened and I didn't like it, this happened. Like, basically therapy is just talking about your feelings. And for me, it was really hard to talk about my feelings before I started therapy, and me going to therapy helped me to do that. It helped me to start talking about my feelings. Now I'm able to like tell people how I feel about things. Not that much, but you know, like, it's better than before, because before I just wouldn't say anything. And you know, the more you keep these things to yourself and not say anything about how you're feeling, it just becomes so heavy. It's really heavy. So you need someone to talk to, and other people are not free to talk to their friends. They don't feel comfortable to do that. Other people don't even have friends. I'm sorry, but yeah, it helps to have someone that you actually talk to. Therapy is expensive, but in Switzerland there's and I think I've said this before, like the government, I think I'll leave the number down below. Like, the government offers free services for therapy and stuff. So yeah, therapy, I personally, I would suggest therapy 100%. I would therapy 100%, 100, like, yeah. So maybe it's a biased view or whatever, but that's the thing, it worked for me. What else? How else did therapy help me? It helped me to, like, yeah, be mindful of the things that I say, and also helped me to create boundaries for myself. Because guys, now I was just cruising through life, no boundaries, no, it's just vibes. Just like, if someone would do something to me and like, hey, okay, you did that to me, okay, it's fine, keep it moving, come back to juice again. I'm angry, but keep it moving. But now I know that. And I wouldn't have known about boundaries if it wasn't for therapy. So that also helped me, because now I have boundaries, and that is really good for me. It makes me, I've been in a really good space because of boundaries. Of course, it was hard. I did talk about boundaries. You guys can go check out some video. I don't know if I'll link it down below. Yeah, you guys can check out the video about boundaries, because it really did help me. It really did help. Guys, I hope you guys are setting those boundaries. Please. What else can I say about therapy? Oh, there's a point you actually wanted to give up on therapy, and I think that maybe other people, like, okay, not happened, right? I used to do therapy in Swaziland, like, with really good psychologists. So for me, that's why, like, my first experience with therapy was a very good one. So which is why I'm now always big on therapy, like, go to therapy, do this stuff, you know, because my first experience was a good one. But then when I came here, when I was suicidal and like I felt like I was tired of life, you know, like, there was a point where I just felt like, this is it, I'm not gonna survive today. I'm so glad I came out of this place. I think I'm gonna cry. This is making me emotional, because I remember I was like, the last day, like, for me it was just like, you know what, if I'm not getting help today, I'm gonna die. And I went to so they suggested this place, Chainama Hospital. It's a mental hospital, so they suggested that place to me. And you know, my first session, like, I got there and I cried for like I couldn't say anything. I just got there and I cried. I cried. And you know, like, when I walked into the office, you know, like, you lost, so you got there, you're just like, okay, is this like a psychiatrist? Are you a psychiatrist? Is this your office? It's like, yeah, I'm a psychiatrist. What's wrong? Because I feel like when you don't take note of these things that happen around you, they just build up, and then you get to a point where you just don't know what's wrong. You're just like, everything's wrong, and then someone asks you what's wrong, and you just like, everything. It's really important that you actually know these things when they happen and they don't build up, because when they do build up, you're gonna suffocate. Just take note of these things and deal with them as they come. Don't put things for later. Deal with everything as they come, because if you don't do that, it's gonna build up and you're gonna suffocate. So I was just, when I got to that room, that office, I cried for like an hour 45 minutes straight. I was crying, like, I couldn't even say anything. And the psychiatrist actually ended up talking to my mom, not me. Like, I don't know that I think about it. Like, because I wasn't saying anything, I was so overwhelmed. Like, for me, like in my head, that was just like the last day for me. It's just like, you know what, if I don't get help today, I'm dying. This is it. This is over. This is it. This is over for me. So yeah, she talked to my mom on the phone, and so the first session for me was just like crying only. And yeah, and then I was diagnosed with what's this thing, depression. I got some meds. Took like 2 days for the meds to actually balance me, because even the following day I was feeling low. I didn't want to do anything. I didn't want to go to school. I didn't care. I just wanted to sleep. But then there's this and then I changed because the psychiatrist wasn't like right. So oh yeah, that's what I was talking about actually, that other people's first experiences aren't really good ones, which is why they actually end up thinking that therapy is not for them. Because when I got there, like, guys, I was going through it. It was just like trauma on trauma. Like, when I got there, like, this lady would say one and the same thing, like every day. Every session she's just gonna say one and the same thing. Yeah, talk to people, don't be an introvert, you know, like, yeah. One and the same thing. And for me, it's just like, you know, I'm wasting my money here. I'm wasting my money. And I was like, you know, and I feel like it made me more sad. Like, it just, going to the office just made me more sad. Like, what am I even doing? I'm just wasting money because this person is not even helping me. They just keep on saying, and like, okay, I know that therapists are human and stuff, but like, she'd also forget like the things I tell her. You know, like, therapy for me is just like, I start where I start. Like, I'm gonna come today, I'm gonna tell a story, like, this happened, this one did this one did this one did this. And then when I come to the next section, it's an update. You already know what this person did last week, so now I'm coming back. This happened, and I did this and I did that. So now when you're going to ask me who's that, no, it's just like, hypo, but I told you, what do you mean? So for me, it was a very terrible experience, and at some point actually I felt like giving up on therapy. So I feel like most people that first experiences with therapy aren't really good ones, so they feel like it doesn't help. So what I did was get another therapist, and it was very good, because you guys can see me now. I am so you guys can tell that it was really good for me. Okay, it was really good for me. So yeah, because even this lady telling me to stop being an introvert, like, that's not really what I was supposed to do. It's all about balance. Not being an, is it an extrovert? Yeah, don't be an extrovert, don't be an introvert. It's just like, balance it, you know, like, balance it, you know. Because I'm not saying anything, but like, I was told that extroverts don't really get time to deal with their emotions and like spend time with themselves, like, be like, talk to themselves, you know, like, reflect and stuff, because they're always out there trying to, you know, be out there. And introverts also don't get to be out there and talk to people, so like, keep things to themselves and they keep on talking to themselves. Another thing is, some other people don't say positive things to themselves, they don't say nice things to themselves, so which is how you actually end up being. So with introverts, you actually end up going to depression because you are always saying things to yourself that might be negative and stuff. With extroverts, you might end up going into depression because you don't really get time to reflect and talk about your emotions and stuff. That's what I learned in therapy, so that's something else for you. What else? So yeah, I feel like if you feel like your therapist isn't doing the job, then try to find someone else. And if you fail, then okay, maybe therapy isn't for you, but there's no such thing as that, you know. You can always try someone else. Yeah, someone who's actually gonna get you, and someone who actually is gonna do their job and love their job. Cause I think that lady didn't even like her job. Like, now that I think, I don't think she even liked the job, Shem. Cause what the hell? I was traumatized because I think about, and yo, we used to laugh about this with my friends. Like, she'd walk into the room and like, I'd walk into the office and she'd be like, oh, you look so bright today. That's the first, every single day she tell me that, oh, you look so bright today. Guys, up on now I was deep within him go, like I was deep in it. Like, I don't think she enjoyed her job, I don't think she liked it. So I think other people's first experiences with therapy is like the worst. So they end up being like, yeah, nah, this is not for me. Also, another thing, and our mindset really adds a lot when you're going into therapy. Because if you feel like, if you go to therapy and just like, you know, I think I should try therapy, let me just do it, you know, because yeah, when you go with that mindset and you're not really going with the mindset that you're not, okay, I'm trying therapy and this is gonna work for me. If you don't go with that mindset like this is gonna work for me, then it might really not work for you, because it's all in the brain, guys. It's all in the brain. It's all in the brain. If you say something's gonna work for you, then something is gonna work for you. It's all in the brain. So yeah, for me, I'd say I'd totally recommend that you guys go for therapy, even if you're not like deep in the pits. Do therapy, go for therapy, and if you're deep in the pits, go for therapy. So yeah, I think that was my experience with therapy. And also I'm done with, did I tell you guys? I did, but like I feel like I just gonna say that again. I'm done with the medication. It's hot girl summer all the way. Also, I never ever want to go back to the space that I was in, like ever. No. So now I mind everything that I hear, you know, like negative things. No, I don't want to hear that, please. Because I feel like this is gonna go when you're just like but yeah, I mind things that I listen to, I mind things that I watch. If I know that this is gonna trigger me, I don't watch it, I don't listen to it. So yeah, also I deal with things as they come. If something offends me, I journal about it, which really helps. I journal about it, or I confront the person, you're like, hey, I didn't like this, you know, like. Yeah, so I've been taking life as it comes, and I've been really in a good space, happy. I don't know if I'm happy, but I think I'm happy. I am happy. I am happy, so I've been in a really good space in my life. I don't think I'm depressed. Actually, I'm not depressed anymore. So yeah, I hope this video helps. I know that I was just jumping things up like everywhere and stuff, but like I really hope this video helps you guys, and I love you. So I will try my best to like post, even though like at the back of my head it's just like, yeah, but quit YouTube and focus on school, quit YouTube and focus on school. But I don't know, guys. I can't promise anything, but I'm gonna try. You know what, I'm gonna try. I'm not quitting YouTube. I'm not quitting YouTube. I'm gonna try, keep on posting. And since you guys can tell that I'm running out of content, you guys can send me things that you want me to talk about, or you can just comment down below on things that you want me to talk about, except for relationships, because I don't do that. We don't do that here. We don't. I'm just kidding, but don't ask me to talk about relationships, but I won't. So you guys, story times, I also don't do that. Besides the fact that I don't even have stories, like I don't do that. So but yeah, you guys can suggest things that you want me to talk about. So yeah, if you've reached up until this point, thank you so much for watching. Oh my god, this video is like 28 minutes, and it's pretty long. I didn't think it was gonna be long, because when I woke up I didn't even have anything to say. So thank you guys for watching. I'm sure you guys can tell that I'm in a good mood. I'm really in a good space. Anyway, I love you guys. I love you guys so much. I'm gonna keep on doing this thing for you. For the people that text me, please don't stop. You guys, please don't stop texting me. You guys have no idea how far these messages go for me. They just I love you guys. Don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, you know, and do all those things. So yeah, I love you guys so much, and I will see you on my next one.